think one of the interesting things an approach that we're taking is that most corporations today, they do buy AI, whether that's through Microsoft or Anthropic or OpenAI, they're purchasing their own AI technology. The last thing those companies want us to do is to mimic what they've already purchased, because they don't need to purchase it in multiple places. So I think what you're gonna start seeing right now is that the value that what we're providing is to make the work inside of the solutions. That is the reason they're buying, is to do something, whether that's make a filing or make a release or do something they need to have out in the market. That allows them to do that more efficiently, not replace the tools that they have. I also think that through technology like MCP or like A2A, you're gonna start seeing more interconnections between these two worlds, but they have to be secured, which is the big thing. And we're still in the infancy of how we do that. But I do not want to overlap the capabilities. That's why you're not seeing us do some things that you would be able to do from that AI. Things like generate a blurb or a section of a document. You already have that inside your corporation. We need to integrate with it or provide some type of functionality, but not at the same level that you're already paying for. I think about AI in general, I have to look at a lens of an old guy. And I've lived through the dot-com boom and unfortunately the dot-com bust. But I'm looking at this through a lens of the hype cycle. And right now the hype cycle was initially out of control. And it was gonna replace us for every single thing we do. What I'm most excited about is we're moving beyond the hype. And now we're getting to actual use cases where it is applicable to us in our own lives. I also think that new architectures are gonna be developed, new security protocols gonna be there, and you're gonna start seeing us move beyond this idea of just AGI, which is everyone is chasing, but to really more of these, how can I use this to make human life better? I do believe that we're only at the beginning of what we're gonna see, and that companies right now are trying to get where they need to go, but they're also chasing a much bigger vision. I'm more excited about the applicability of this in bioscience and healthcare. I think there are great areas of that, but I'm also kind of excited about us making more discoveries. And I also wonder, what are we gonna do when quantum computing becomes a reality? I mean, right now we all laugh about it, but when I was a kid, the space shuttle had all the computing power in the world, and it doesn't equal what I have in my iPhone. So to me, what's gonna happen next and where it's going, that's the exciting part. But I do believe that as we take the technology and we put it into hands of businesses and users, that's where it really gets exciting, because they're trying to figure out those use cases of what's happening and how to do it. I also think that AI in development it's been a great tool for us. It's been a great solution to help us move faster, to innovate faster. It's helped product teams be able to provide really prototypes and ideas and concepts to customers, so that when we actually bring things to market, we're moving much faster. We don't take years and years to build anything anymore. We can do this in months and quarters to get it out to you.